Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. Time for the second shot into the first. Quality shot, that one. Getting ready to play their third. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
18-footer here is what he's facing. Is tracking.
Oh, so close, but an easy par. And that finds him in a share of second. One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway that the players can hit to, and if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the fifth, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Teeing off here at the third hole. Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, in the bunker.
That should find the sand. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down.
Too much.
Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
Oh, that's a ripper. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Well played, mate. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Had a fantastic drive.
He's gonna get on. Oh.
What an amazing approach shot. I think their rival, Harold Varner III, has a worthy competitor this week.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Looking really good, this one. And that should secure the par on this one. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here at the fifth.
Oh no, not looking good.
That's a bit out of shape. The history of golf has been littered with some great characters. For the modern game, Harold Varner III is right up there. A really personable guy, just effervescent. And I think, Rich, the only thing we're all waiting for is that first W to come. He seems to deserve it.
I can't wait to see what happens when he gets that first W. Oh, it's going to be blissfully fun. He's such an engaging personality that you can't help but just like him. He is out there enjoying every single moment of being on the PGA Tour, playing against the best in the world, and he believes that he can hang with every single one of those players. It hasn't kind of shown up yet, but there's no doubt in my mind with the belief that he has in his own game, that alone will carry him to a win on the PGA Tour sooner than later, and I'm thinking it could happen as early as this year.
Nice. Still even.
Playing their fourth shot. Let's take a look at the leaderboard.
Still even.
Here we are at the 6th hole. That should find the cut stuff.
Oh, that depends.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Let's return to live play now. And this putt to move into 2nd spot on the leaderboard, or at least a share of it. Looking good. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And that will take him to 1 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Oh, get over.
That's a little untidy. This is not a good outcome. Buried in the deep stuff. Needs this to kick a bit left. An opportunity here to move into a tie for first. It's half a chance of being holed, this one. This is a par putt. Currently 1 under for the round. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole. Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This is downhill. Can't be too bold.
Surely it's going to.
And that's for birdie. Well hold. And with it, he'll move to a couple under par. He finds himself in a share of the lead. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Playing from around 160 yards. Is currently tied for the lead. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here. Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
Oh, this is a precarious position, if you don't mind me saying, Rich. They have the lead, but there's plenty chasing with just 9 to play.
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
This one from about 160 yards out. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot. Putting for birdie.
Yep, tracking nicely.
You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Teeing off now at the 11th hole. Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt. Well, that's a bit disappointing.
It's downhill the entire way, and yet inexplicably comes up short.
Leading by a couple after that hole. Oh, Rich loves standing on this 12th tee here, a par 5. You're always thinking birdie or perhaps better. Take us through it.
At 555 yards, Luke, there still is a decision to be made off the tee for these players. Do they challenge the fairway bunker, but also bring in the water down the right-hand side, or do they just go ahead and lay it up to the left and make it a 3-shotter? The bold players are going to knock it down to a sliver of an opening, and from there, they're going to be able to go for it. Second shot playing a little bit downhill. A little pond over on the left-hand side can be a little bit nuisance, but all in all, it's a pretty simple, straightforward par 5. Birdies are in order.
Hold up.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Setting up this putt 9 feet from the cup.
Come around.
Ouch, that hurts. Big putt for par coming up. And now heading over to Harold Varner III.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. And now we find ourselves with a par 4 here. That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. It's on a good line. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. And that will take him to 5 under. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. Nicely done. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Ricky Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Ricky Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second. Going with the 7. And hitting yet another green here in regulation.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
That was a gallant attempt. And after that effort, that's how it looks. Our current leader is up by 3 shots.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Tee shot is looking good here. Playing from around 240 yards. Currently leading by 3. Going with the hybrid. Well, that'll be one of the shots of the day, that's for sure. And now let's head over to Harold Varner III.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Has to putt this one downhill.
It's tracking. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. And that will take him to 8 under. Oh, don't we love a short par 4, particularly on the penultimate hole, Rich. 17 here, playing under 300 yards.
Luke, at just 283 yards, listen, if you're not going to go for this green, you better just give up your tour card. I mean, literally, this is a begging to be gone. This hole is going to show you what kind of player you truly are. Take out the 3-wooder driver, knock it on the green, make eagle, make the crowd go wild. Anything less than that? No, thank you.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Nice stroke. Looking at the scoreboard now, and this player is currently in top spot with Ricky Fowler in second. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in, leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Well, I wouldn't mind hitting the shot, but I wouldn't fancy the walk up here. This is quite uphill.
Yeah, that was a safe play. And this is why they put in hours and hours of practice. A putt to win it all.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
That's disappointing. All right, 1 down. Let's see if they can take the next opportunity to close out the win. Ladies and gentlemen, they've just won their first ever PGA Tour event. Rich, what do you think's going through their mind right now?
Nothing. They're confused about everything right now. I tell you, you win and you can't believe it just happened. You really just have no idea. You're shocked. It's a great feeling.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire
cool.
back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in,
Under.
and see you next time.
Let's go, Bats. Thanks for the reaction. Let's go. Just won my first cup. Get heaps of sponsors and stuff, eh? It's mean. Yep. What have we got? Jordan's. Oosh. Yep. And a hat. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, there was more bloody things that I unlocked. We had ping. If you're interested in sponsoring that. Mizuno saying, "Had our eyes on us, sponsoring you for ball." I don't even know if Ben Hogan's any good. If you have to buy the stuff or you complete stuff to get it, you gotta complete tournaments. You go to my career and you start your career. The first one you have to win a tournament or come at least first 50. And then you go on to the next tournament, which you have to win three rounds to enter the PGA, and that's where I am now. I'm in the PGA. I don't know how many of these you got to win to win the FedEx Cup, and then you get an entry into the PGA Tour itself, or PGA tournament.
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Serenity Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be covering this week's featured group. What a pairing. These two, they've been going back and forth at each other. There is quite the budding rivalry here.
So it appears this player's target is to beat Ricky Fowler this week. That should be an exciting showdown, Henny.
Yeah, Ricky Fowler sounds like he's up for the challenge. On social media, he's been talking about this rivalry. Is Ricky ever not up for the challenge, though? He'll smile as he's beating you, that's for sure.
Yes, likes to kill him with kindness, does our Ricky. He is a wonderful fella on and off the course. And with a renewed confidence in his game, the new father's looking to shine here. This will be a tough challenge for our rivalry. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. That wasn't their best approach, Beamer. Well, you'd have to think this person's got a head full of confidence, Rich, coming off a last start win.
The game is coming easy to this player right now, so no reason not to believe they can't do it again this week.
Stop.
This putt for par here.
Going downhill hard out.
This is tracking right into the front of this cup.
Ah.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
They'll be happy to get this in the hole. This for bogey.
Oh.
Sitting at 1 over for the event. Here we have a par 5.
Start.
Oh, absolutely flushed. This shot here from about 240 yards. Opting for the 5-wood.
Hold.
Come on, get down. Okay, that'll work. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 27 feet from the cup.
Okay,
Damn.
steady now. That'll sting a bit. Just
Still
4
birdie.
feet remaining between him and the hole.
Who can get a birdie here?
Not a bad line,
Get
this.
him.
Beautiful shot. And that'll move him to even par for the tournament.
Tie for third place.
Let's go down to John McCarthy for our on-course report. And John, you've now had some time to walk the course this week before today's show. What are we in for today at the Jacobson
Stay on.
Homestead?
Well, Luke, yes, I love walking around this rural setting. Not a whole lot of trouble to start off with, but things heat up quite a bit when you hit the 7th hole, par 4. Has a dogleg left and a few bunkers and trees to deal with off the tee. Back 9 opens with a narrow and lengthy par 5, but that's really as tricky as it gets. I guess there is it gets a little swampy on the 15th, but the water generally won't be a factor for many players out there in the field. They saved the most challenging tee shot for the 18th, which leads up to an elevated green for the approach.
Challenger ended
That
up
will
in
be
the
a fun
bunker.
hole to watch this week. Hopefully provide some drama
Practice some
coming down
putting.
the final stretch. Let's see what happens, guys.
Yeah, definitely.
An opportunity
need
for a
the putt
birdie
game on.
here.
Come around.
Ooh.
Oh.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. Now we're on the 4th tee here at Jacobson Homestead, and it's a par 3, playing 181 off the back tees.
Yeah, that's about as far as you're going to see this par 3 play, Luke. Player's going to go in there with the mid, probably shortish iron. Obviously, with the water on the right, you want nothing to do with that side as the bank severely slopes downwards.
No.
Bailing out to left of the bunkers, not so hot either. But with just a short iron in your hand, you think that these players are good enough to fire right at it, don't you?
Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
This one's huge.
If they can sink this, they'll pull ahead of Fowler. This could get interesting.
Nah.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
This
Get
one's
him.
dialed in.
Yes.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 3rd place.
And this is an extremely long putt. You might even have to hinge on this one.
No way.
Ah, bugger, a bogey. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it
That's
stands.
the dude I'm challenging at the
The
moment.
leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole. And after that par, they're looking for something good here. That's a touch of the Freddie Couples rhythm right there. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Setting up here from about 165 yards.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful. A quality shot, that.
You can't even
13
spin
feet to the
ball
cup.
'cause you have to
Little birdie
earn it.
look in here.
Get him.
Looking better.
And that will drop in for birdie.
go on, controller,
And
mouse,
with it, he
controller.
moves to 1 under par.
Don't control that.
And that makes him tied
Yeah,
for first.
I reckon that's best to set your analog up for your stick to be the left-hand
And
side.
there's always the sense of a
Can't remember
birdie in the
what
air when we
setting it is
stride onto
now.
a par
It's,
5 tee.
Oh, so yeah, it's over here. Settings, control. So right stick aim, have that on. not too sure if it's on. And make sure the swing input is your stick. If you have that right stick aim on, that's what you aim with your right stick, and you hit with your left stick. I find it's better to hit with the left stick.
Well, that was a bit of a wild swing. Probably be a similar result too. Sitting at 1 under the card. Currently tied atop the leaderboard. Nicely done. And here we are with the third shot. He shares top spot.
Close. Knock off that side.
Nicely done.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
He got it,
yeah, a thing of beauty.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Lining up the birdie putt here.
Rolling end to end, this looking nice.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Oh, we're at the top.
He's currently sitting in first place. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole. Yeah, that one will play.
No, to the left.
This one needs to kick left. A chance to get to 3 under with this putt.
Not really moving. It's like pretty flat ground. Might be straight to the hole, this one.
Go in. And that's a long-range bomb. And rest assured their rival will be looking over their shoulder.
Let's go.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's currently in 5th place.
Oh, unlucky, my dude.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. We have a par 3 on this one. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Straight in the hole. Straight in.
Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
This one's for birdie.
It's running a bit fast.
I don't mind the look of this.
Get in.
Oh, just missed. Just a short putt remaining here. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, here we go. We begin the 9th hole now. Yeah, this is a quality looking shot, this one. That should find the short stuff. Sitting at 3 under par. Outright first here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th.
That's not even moving. Straight in the hole. Straight in.
Oh, nice looking putt. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
Wow, that was just striped. Looks to me, Rich, that this player has a ton of confidence. Put themselves right back in position to win straight off their last start.
They're going to have to make some birdies coming down the closing stretch, but they have a lot of good vibes coming from that last win. I expect more of the same this week.
Atta boy, good shot. Getting ready to play their 3rd. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Nice recovery there.
Judging it beautifully.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Wonderful shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Now over to Ricky Fowler.
He's
Come on,
currently
Ricky.
in 4th place.
Gee, that'll keep the
Let's
momentum
do
rolling,
chips.
Rich.
On.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Yeah, nice.
Let's take a look at the current standings.
GG's.
Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Wow, that was just striped. Time for the second shot at the 11th. That could play.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Ricky Fowler as well.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for
Come
birdie.
on, Ricky. Close. It's in. Ooh.
You always like that on long putts when you just have to go ahead and tap it in stress-free. There's putt of about 6 feet coming up.
Slightly left.
That's pretty tidy. Gee, he's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. And that will take him to 6 under. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. This one's a par 3. Going with the 6-iron here. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, almost went in. That should set up another chance. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
It's running left pretty fast. Here we go.
Oh, yeah, this is tracking nicely.
And that's 8 birdies today. And that will take him to 7 under. He sits in first position. It's time to take a look at this 13th hole. That's a big drive.
Oh, too far. Sit.
Penny, what have they got in front of them here?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Going with the pitching
Go
wedge
left.
here.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Get him.
Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Great touch.
Now let's switch our focus to Ricky Fowler.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last
Oh,
hole.
you had the pin.
And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. We find ourselves on the tee, one of the stronger par 4s on the back 9 here at Jacobson Homestead. The 14th playing 483, Rich, from the tips.
Yeah, generous landing area, thankfully out to the right-hand side. Obviously a bunker down the left, and if you miss it even further left, there's water lurking. But the second shot, this is where it gets slippery. This is where it gets dangerous, especially to a back right hole location. All of a sudden, the water down the right-hand side comes into full view. Bailing out to the left in the bunker, not so hot either. I tell you what, it takes a brave player to fire at this flag stick.
Oh, that's a great approach shot. This putt right on 10 feet. A good one to make.
It's not
What a
really
great
moving much.
opportunity
Right,
here
a
for a
little bit.
look at a birdie.
Oh, what a super shot. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play. This is one of those lengthy putts. Good one just to get close.
Oh, nice putt, bro.
That's a fine effort, that one. You always want to putt those ones stone dead. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Teeing off here
Good,
at the
there's room for
15th
error.
hole. Good looking shot this. Opting for the hybrid, I think. Should find the green
Roll,
here.
Roll, roll, roll. Stop rolling.
Not a bad approach, that one. Up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 28 feet from the cup.
It's not uphill, I don't think. No, it's not uphill. It's moving left. So about there.
It was on a good line. Almost snatched the eagle there. That would have been huge.
What have we?
Leading by 8 strokes now after that hole.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Now over to Ricky Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
This putt is from 14 feet.
Slightly downhill. Moving left.
Oh, that was such a good stroke.
That's frustrating. Putting for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Sitting at 9 under par. Currently leading.
This one, next one. Hybrid. Oh.
Going with the hybrid.
Club up. I like this play.
Nice.
Well, what a wonderful shot into the 17th and sets up another putt inside birdie range. A 7-footer right here.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Not moving right too far. Get him.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Too much left.
Par putt coming up here.
A little bit uphill.
Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Here's Ricky Fowler's next shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, we find ourselves at the finishing hole here at Jacobson Homestead, and it seems strange to be playing it just at 400 yards.
I tell you what, though, I like this finishing hole because it gives you options. You don't have to necessarily hit driver here. If you do, you got to take it over some pretty tall trees, and you can't miss it to the left-hand side. The safe play, lay it out to the right, but now your second shot becomes just a little bit longer, a little bit more difficult to get it that close to the hole. I love the options you have on this finishing hole. A great opportunity for one final birdie.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament.
Oh, shit, there's a long. Majorly uphill. Hard out running left. I think we need it. Oh. Right. Alright, let's give it a go.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Okay, so
didn't have
luckily
enough
they've got another
cutback.
chance to get the win here.
Sheesh, pressure is on. Shit, yeah. It's going uphill a little bit, so it didn't need to be too far.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Yes.
Well, you got to take your hat off to them, Rich. Just an outstanding performance this week.
Another cup.
A sensational victory this week here, Luke. This player was on top of their game all week long. What a week it was.
Let's go, T. Let's go.
And Rich, what a
Surprisingly,
performance.
I didn't
They've
hit it
got
into the
back-to-back
water.
wins. What a force they're proving to be out here on tour.
I gotta say,
was
this
playing
player
bad
is
before,
in
but
full
streaming.
flight at the moment. Just sit back and watch how awesome they are at the moment.
Serenity Championship.
On
Let's
behalf
go.
of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
I want to see what we won. Yep, won that one. Here we go, here's all the rewards here. So drive ahead, yep. Oh. Bloody hell. Tattoo golf, nah. 2K, we had your eyes on you. Interested in the girl, nah. Callaway. Oh, Callaway, yeah. Let's go. Let's see what stuff that I got. The locker. So you just trigger across it and you can see down those on the bottom of the screen. It's got those yellow marks. That's what you've unlocked. So you just got to go find them somewhere in here. Or look, a new shaft. with this stuff too, but you got to be careful assigning the stuff, because on the right side of your screen you can see all those red negatives. So if you put these things on and they're showing positives, that's what you want. More positive than negatives. So yeah, I'll put these on. Definitely. And then assign them to your clubs. Transition, we definitely want transition. There's one I didn't check on, you can see swing path, see how many minuses that is. It takes away a lot for your clubs. And that's shaping, I think, was another one. Yeah. Then apparel, what have we got? Hats. Just glide over them so it takes away the yellow mark. Alright, back to it. I think I'm gonna win one more championship. Oh, and these too, you gotta put these on. You earn skill points and then you add your skill points on. Driver. That unlocked another tier. Two overpower T42, that's me. Oh. Two overpower, oh yeah, 2 plus. Yeah, definitely reading your putts is a good start. And you're driving. Make sure you've got a good drive and your putts on, and you'll be all good. When you play your tournaments, make sure you put it on very easy too. Don't play any hard. Or even easy is pretty hard.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Slowly
Today's
understanding the
coverage
putt, yeah.
of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open.
Also
is
for your
about to
short
start.
game, try and read the wind.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And
I
it's hello
kind of
to
read
Henny
the
Crack down on the
short
course
game
following
like
our
if
feature
you're
group
using
today.
an iron to
Hi
get to
Luke,
the
I'm
green.
very much looking forward to bringing
Kind of reading
you
the wind
action
and
from the
then
golf
like
course for
using the
this
grid
week's
marked
feature
on
group.
the
Now there
on the
is a
green.
sense of maybe fear, heightened competition this week,
try and,
as this player has said
predict where
that
the
they're
ball's gonna
starting
go.
up a rivalry with their playing partner.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do,
Is
in
there like
fact,
this is
pull
7
it to
miles
2
per
feet.
hour.
And then you're really
Going
frustrated. That's Bubba, every
So
single time.
I'll
He's that
zoom
player.
in.
No, you can't out-Bubba, can you? There's
And
nothing elementary about this, Watson,
I'd
is there?
probably do like
Can't wait to see
every
how this
2
rivalry
miles
plays out, though.
per square. So that's half, 3, 5, 7. You know, just a roundabout. That's how I'd read the wind. Oh, I kind of fucked that shot.
Bit untidy, wasn't it? Getting ready to play their third.
So I'll do that again. about 7-8 miles in line, because that's where the wind's going. Fucked it up again, my shot.
Standing over this one, and it's a very
Because
long
the more
putt.
height you
Now
get on
this
your
one,
shots,
this
the
is
more
important. This
the
for
wind's
par.
gonna catch it. Fuck, par shot already. For my putting, depending on how fast the ground's running. So for that, this area around here, see how it's running quite fast there? I'd probably go out about a square. And then judging if it's going downhill or uphill is how far I'm going to have it from the pin. So, because it's running up a little bit, I think it's running very fast. Oh, it is. Yeah, I'd have it about there for this kind of speed. Oh, nah, I'll have it back a bit more. Right on that line there for that slow speed uphill. And because it's running that fast, I'll probably have it going this way.
Big chance here. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Definitely running fast, that's for sure. Going uphill still.
That starts off on a good line.
Oi!
Oh, so close. And this next putt here is for a double bogey.
Fuck.
Currently
started off
at
on the
2
double
over par.
bogey, sheesh.
The second at TPC Summerland is a par 4 measuring
wind's going hard
469
up,
yards
actually.
from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge
sliced
waste
it.
area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope. Well, this is some lovely momentum to take into the tournament, coming off a last start win, Rich.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the players firing on all
2,
cylinders.
3,
Sit
4.
back, watch, and enjoy it.
On the angle that the wind's going. As long as I get a perfect bloody hit.
All right, we're going with an extra
Oh.
club here.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. And this putt is for a birdie 3 on the
That one's not
scorecard.
fucking moving much. It's going downhill. It looks like it's slightly to the right. I'll probably move closer to the hole. Oh, too short.
Get in.
Oh no, got it.
That's a lovely end for that one.
nice.
That's a handy putt to make.
That was a long bloody putt.
Currently at +1 for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
We brought a point back.
The third hole at TPC Summerland is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a
That
big
wind is
fairway to the
strong,
left
man.
if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
This is probably as far as where you want to be when you got the wind going away from you. Probably a good thing. As long as you hit it good, you should get over.
This one looks to be in a pretty good line.
Wow, what a shot.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
Slightly uphill,
What an
slightly
opportunity to make a birdie.
right.
Good stroke.
Get in.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Yes.
And here we are with the third shot.
That's where you're gonna stay.
And how
buddy.
did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. So after that hole,
What about
he's
the
now
even?
up to
Yes.
even with the card.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
They have put some hurt on that ball. Send it. most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right. This one looks just a fraction too long to me. And he's safely on the green.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Not running too quick, so it should go straight at the hole.
This is buckets.
Yes.
That's inside the range, and that will take him to 1 under. Well, that was a positive hole. A little shift up the leaderboard. Well played. The sixth at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
It's probably good around about there. As long as we can try hit perfectly.
This one looks like it's heading left here, Rich. Getting ready to play their third. He's currently tied for the lead.
With my chips, I tend to do it a bit short too. So instead of going right to the right line, I try and do it around the grey area. Your chips are always going to roll.
Very crafty, that shot.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And after that fine performance, this player now leads the tournament with Ricky Fowler in second.
Get out.
And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up this shot from about 120.
Oh, you don't want to move it from the tree too.
Going with the 7.
Fucked it.
Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. This would be a great up and down. And he needs this to save par.
Oh, might be straight to the hole, this one. Not moving. It's definitely going downhill though. Maybe slightly right.
If that's the right pace, this should drop.
Get in! Yes.
That's a lovely stroke. Had eyes for the whole way. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
It's just hard to
Well,
strike.
that's going to
it
have some
perfect
impact
all
on the
time.
scoreboard. Let's take a look. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot
Still
lead.
just in the lead.
The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3, playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
Hold. Yes.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
Yep, tracking well.
That will drop, and it will extend the lead. And that will take him to 2 under. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Taking aim from around 240 yards out here. Currently leading by 2. Looks to be going with a hybrid here.
Look out left.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Hold. Way too much.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
But not too firm. You'll bounce off the pin, lady.
This one's online. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Lovely position for our leader here, Rich. Out in front, but a few holes to go.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure.
Oh,
They're winning the
stay out.
rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
How much did the win last week give them the confidence to perhaps pull it off again here and go back-to-back?
A massive win last week, looking to double up again this week. I gotta say, they're building off all the good things they did last week. A win could definitely happen.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
That was
And
a shit
now
shot.
to
What do you mean?
Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Close.
I like that. Always good when you've got hands like that around the green.
Such soft hands.
Now 2 shots up after that one. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole. Par 4, measuring 448 yards.
Oh,
the big bunker down
no.
the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green. What kind of shot are they
I don't know
facing
if I'm
here,
gonna
Henny?
get through the tree.
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Get through the tree.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
Get in.
That'll flick a few of the leaves going through there. And here we are with
Thank
the 3rd
goodness I got
shot.
out of that.
He's got a 2-stroke buffer.
About 5.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba
It
Watson.
was a
Now,
slow
who'd
shot,
have thought
mate.
we'd
not a
see this?
bloody
He is
perfect
behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just 3 feet to the cup.
On a nice line.
Still in the lead now after that hole. The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4, 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green. Oh, Henny, that looks like a putrid lie. Is it bad?
Oh, some smiles here. A bit of luck in the second cut. It's sitting nicely.
Please don't go in the water.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
That's perfect.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Move, I don't think. Straight in the hole.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
And that will drop in for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par.
Hey, look
Now
who's
that
second
finds
place.
him in first place.
Oh, Michael Thompson.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you're giving yourself the right number because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
Oh.
Already with a couple of wins under their belt.
Pretty good shot there.
Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 3.
Oh.
Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Right, slightly uphill. Money.
And that putt will drop, and he'll extend his lead.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And this putt to move into the top 10. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Leading by 4 strokes after that one. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3, playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt.
About there-ish.
Going with the 9-iron,
Ah, man.
That dog will hunt.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's get back to it, shall we? And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Doesn't look too bad, actually. Ball left, come back a bit. About there.
Fair effort.
Close.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens
Perfect.
or
Finally
the big
got
waste
one.
area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. Wow, that's
Got that way
bold.
too hard.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt.
That's a long one. Where are we? Yep, definitely going left. And then, because we're going uphill a little bit. Oh, it's not too far uphill. Yeah, I'd say about there. There. No. Need to go further up a bit. Going uphill a little bit. Maybe bring it in a little bit. Alright. Oh!
That was a little
too
bit
much
too
muscle.
much power. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field.
Read that very wrong. That would have been an insane eagle though. Well,
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
So far, so
Get
good.
The putt drops, now at 5 under, heading down the stretch.
fuck how hard that one.
And nice to have that cushion heading down the last few holes.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh no,
Popped
in the
for
water.
5 iron. That always looked wet, didn't it?
Fuck.
Around 110 yards to go.
Oh, 2 more shots to get in. 2 more shots to get in. Alright.
Choosing
over
the
at
9 iron
least.
here.
What?
And that one's headed to the drink. Currently -5. Currently in top spot.
Come on,
Opting
get
for the
over.
9 iron.
Fuck, hopefully I don't drop too many shots.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can 2-putt that for sure. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba
Hopefully
Watson.
we're still in
He's
the lead.
currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Okay,
Come
Henny,
on, still.
what's he looking at
Oh,
with
it's a
this
double
putt?
bogey.
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Get in. Yes.
That was a
Oh.
gallant attempt. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. There it is.
What's that? Triple bogey.
And maintaining top spot on the
Still
leaderboard.
in the lead.
After that,
Lucky.
2 holes to go, Luke. I know who I like.
opting for the 6 iron.
No, bro.
That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too
Doesn't
far
look
right
good.
for my liking. This would be a great up and down. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Well, this would
Yeah,
be a
would've
great
been good.
par putt if you can make this.
Nice.
Oh, that looks like a
We
pure
don't want
stroke.
any more bogeys, bro. We're gonna
The
lose.
18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. Sitting at 2 under, currently in the lead.
Where's that tiger vision? We need that tiger vision. No, bro.
Yeah, well played.
Outside chance of the birdie, but a 2-putt here is still good.
And it's all come down to this. Make this putt and win the event.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Damn.
Well, it's a bit disappointing.
Alright, we
And
need to
now
make
this
this.
to win the Shriners Children's Open.
We need to make this.
It's looking solid.
Oh no!
Ooh, right by the hole. Well, this is, and with that, Rich,
I think
this
it's tied
one's
for
actually
first.
going to extra holes. Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Oh,
Please
such
say
an
it's not
exciting
gonna
day, Luke.
fucking-
Let's get into it.
Water. Oh. Good tee shot.
Well, big moment here. Really got to be aggressive if they want to have a chance in this one.
With their opponent in there close, Luke, absolutely take dead aim.
Oh, keep doing them fast, bro. It's fucking slicing.
Playing within their comfort zone there. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title.
This is their look at birdie.
Gonna be a long putt. Imagine. Oh,
Didn't quite have the right stuff there.
Downhill putt, and certainly was robbed on
please
that
don't say
effort.
this dude's got a bloody
This
birdie.
truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff. And
Yes.
that'll force this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we? Go with the 5-iron here.
Oh.
Yep, that shot's safely on the green.
Oh.
This next putt will win it all.
That's definitely got a long run, man. Get close at least. Yes.
Oh, that's too bad. It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues. And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole.
Oh, the same one. Alright, we need to do better this one.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
And from around 135 yards,
Oh, keeps doing fast shots, bro.
Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. Well, all that hard work, it's time to pay it off. Make this for the tournament. That'll sting a bit.
It defies gravity,
Just on
that
the
one. That
same
should have
shit.
chased out more, but it didn't.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the playoff. This looks good. Yes, you can feel the tension building. This playoff's going to another hole. Looks to be going with the 5-iron.
this one's right of the green.
Not a good time for an errant approach. Missing the green in a playoff puts pressure on the short game. Well, it's pretty straightforward.
Tell me about it.
Critical bunker shot here to win the tournament.
Stop.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, the putter's going to be coming out of the bag, but it's still going to be a long way from the hole.
It all comes down to this. Make it, and the playoff continues.
Make it. Doesn't look like it's running much.
Oh no, the putt fails to drop, and their hopes
Sunday,
of winning have
fucking
now been
bastard.
dashed.
Losing is never easy to take, and to have it happen that way by missing the putt, ooh, that stings.
Oh, Rich, you
Nah,
really
pressure got
feel
to
for
me.
the player. They
Fucked
gave
it.
it their all. Went so deep in the playoff too.
Absolutely, Luke.
We
You
were both
get
tied
so
for
close to
first.
victory, but then you lose it after so many playoff holes. It really is
I'll beat
tough to
this fella
see.
there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K Sports, thanks for
I'm
tuning in.
still at the top.
See you next time.
Equip. Oh. No. Which power shove? Fucking close. So the next year of rivals, yeah, whatever. Tailor-made. Yeah, okay. No. 2K now. What do I need to go through? Champions. Rotation. I look at my FedEx Cup standing, I'm way up. I'm up by like 800 points.
"2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the
bad
season-long
round, Alan.
race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the
Very bad
Champions Invitational is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth. And it's hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
And this week, Henny, it looks like they're trying to take down Justin Rose.
With my swing
Not
too
many people have
fast.
been able to claim that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to be all rosy at the end of today. This is definitely a tall order. Justin has one of the most consistent
around.
games on the PGA Tour. He's like a golfing metronome of a man. The iron play, I'm going to say if he hits the fairway, when he hits the fairway, his iron play is just phenomenal. He's going to get it inside 20 feet every time, and then you know he's going to hole putt. So, yeah, good luck with that one.
Well, he's the perfect mix, isn't he? He's an English gent with a killer glint in his eye. Good luck in this
Either
rivalry.
fast or too slow.
That's a high caliber shot. Well, every week there's a certain bunch of players that everyone keeps an eye on. This one seems to be exactly in that company. One of the strong favourites to win, don't you think, Rich?
Without a doubt, the best player all around on tour in my mind's eye. It is no shock to see them contending for the lead once again.
Getting ready to play their third.
Right in the hole. Right in the hole. Ah,
Great shot.
impressive.
And now
swing,
over to
man.
Justin Rose.
He's got some work to do, but he's only one back from his rival.
And back to the course with the live action. Oh, 13-footer coming up here.
Straight in.
This one's looking good.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. Currently 1 under for the event. Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more.
Oh, bro, those fast shots, man.
Rich, when we talk about the English group of golfers over the last 20 years, really Justin Rose has been the star of them, hasn't he? Major champion, world #1, Hall of Famer. He's done it all.
He certainly is that, and I have to say, he's probably one of the most resilient players you'll ever come across. As soon as he got done holing out that shot, major championship years ago, turned professional, and went out and missed 20-some-odd cuts in a row, and never gave up. Kept after it, which that would have broken. That would have broken most men, not Rose. That's why he's gone out and become a major champion. He is such a force in the game. There's no reason why he cannot play at a high level for many, many years to come. The ball striking is phenomenal. I love his stroke. I love the way that he putts it. I just think that he hits so many good putts that just don't go in. It just kind of gets under his skin. Listen, don't let it, Rosie. You putt it fantastically. Keep after it. I love this man's game. He's such a talent.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt coming up is for birdie.
Birdie putt. Alright, take the leaderboard.
Oh, what a start. This is impressive.
This player is putting for fun.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Going with the 8-iron here. That should find the surface. Wow, what a shot.
And wow, what an approach. That was a golf shot. Justin Rose may be feeling a bit of pressure in this rivalry after that performance.
Lydia Ko.
Okay, time to return to the action. Oh, good look at birdie here. Looks good off the blade. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Standing on this par 4 and leading. What's the strategy? What's going on through their mind? Attack it or lay back?
That one's heading down Broadway. There have been a lot of players that have come out and people are quick to label them as prodigious talents and what they can do, but it's true about Lydia Ko that she is one of the game's prodigies.
Luke, when you say prodigy, I think Lydia Ko's name should just be, instead of prodigy, just say, look at Lydia Ko. Because this young lady has seemingly done it all at 14 years young. 14, won a professional event. The youngest, men or women, to ever win a tournament that early. That is astounding. 18 years old, major champion with the final round 63. It's mind-blowing how good this young lady was at such an early age. Yes, had a little low there for a little bit, but now come back out and has just taken the world by storm again. 17 wins already and building in her professional career. The sky is the limit for Lydia.
Oh, way off.
This one is heading to a really not so good space.
Sitting at -4, currently in the lead.
Get him.
Oh, that one just missed the hole.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Oh.
Not bad.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup. This for a birdie run.
Oh. 4 feet to the cup.
This for par.
Ooh, nice line. Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par.
Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place. Lexi Thompson holds second.
Playing
Watch out
from
for that
around
bunker now.
190 yards out.
Risky.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we?
Well, we're on the green.
Needs this one to kick right. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par.
This is on a great line.
Ouch, that hurts. And this putt coming up for his par. This hole is a par 5.
Look at that, it's a straight line, bro. Sheesh, lucky, what a
Second
bounce.
shot here at the 10th.
Lucky bounce.
And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Good putters will make these. Right on 5 feet. This one's looking good.
Nice,
Gee, that's
straight
good
and hard.
playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. The 11th at Echo Park is a par 4 stretching at 430 from the back tees.
Just a slight bit uphill off
Ooh,
the
don't
tee
know if
shot.
I'm gonna get over.
Find a spot at that far bunker, Luke, that you want to aim at and go ahead and turn it loose. From there, second shot goes over a nice little meandering
Get over.
stream that wanders throughout the golf course to a green. Clover-like in appearance, but I gotta say, this is really one of the coolest holes on the golf course. I love it.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Oh, well done. Scorecard filled with 3s never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, get in.
Oh.
Nice judge's speed.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Been a little bit of wind.
And after
push
that
it.
effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Now 6 shots in front after that
Some
hole.
shots, yeah, nice.
Let's head to the 12th hole, shall we? Going with the 9-iron, I think.
This one heading towards the green.
That's inside the house of opportunity.
A birdie putt awaits.
It's on a great line.
Get him.
Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Well, the 13th hole here at Echo Park Golf Club is not as kind. A big hole at 504 from the tips.
Well, thankfully, it's slightly downhill off the tee, but yes, avoid those bunkers down the right-hand side, and of course, that meandering brook that is a feature of this golf course. Big hitters can actually take it over everything down that right-hand side, but that's for the brave few. Second shot, downhill slightly to a massive green. Just some big bunkers on the left-hand side, but plenty of bailout room over to the right.
Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Always nice to have a birdie putt.
Just didn't drop.
An opportunity to make a par here.
And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Time to take a look at what this par 4 might be in order.
If we can get over the trees. Oh no,
Oh, that should affect the ball flight. No point hanging on to that one. You didn't hit your best there.
Scheiße.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag.
Going with the hybrid. Just needs this one to kick right. Setting up to play the shot here from the green side rough.
Should roll straight in, hopefully. Nice.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Unbelievable.
And a quick glimpse of the leaderboard, and they're currently first, with Justin Thomas second.
Lovely rhythm there, Rich. That's going to work every time. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
Hello? What is going on? Oh, I think we're frozen. You're kidding, I was winning. By a lot too. I think I was just trying to play it too fast. Fast forwarding everything. Oh dang it. I hope I'm still at that hold. They say I'm still at the hold. I was doing well too, I was 9 up. Please play from where we were. Hey, what's up, man? Continue event, yes. Please say I'm still up.
Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress. We're picking up action on the 15th hole. Let's charge to the finish line.
Yes.
Well, Rich, this won't come as a big surprise, will it? Because there's a lot of people talking about this player. They've been performing beautifully all season, and many think they can win this event.
It's never a surprise when you speak this player's name. They've been so good all year long. They've got to be one of the favorites, not only for this tournament, but also for the season-long FedEx Cup.
An opportunity for a birdie here.
Damn. Yeah, the PGA. Get in, baby. Oh. Oh, bro. It done this to me just before. Bro, that was going in. Just short. Nah, it was still rolling. The game froze. Yeah. Bro, come on, game. Because I keep fast forwarding everything, I think it's playing out. I don't want to muck around, you see, I just want to win the cup. Hopefully that putt goes in, bro. That'll be the hacks. Come on. It was going in the hole, ref.
Welcome back to our PGA Tour coverage here on 2K Sports. Time now to head out to the 15th. Let's hope for a flourishing finish.
Already hit it, mate.
Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one.
In the first
that was
one.
an incredible approach.
Definitely in the first one, bro.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Right over the spot they were looking at.
Oh,
Just a
came in the
couple of
first
inches
round.
away from finding that one. Putting for a par here.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
you've been here for a while,
And
boss.
still in top spot after that hole. Keep
Won
it
a few
going.
cups.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Beautiful swing there.
I've got to stop fast forwarding shit. I just hate it, watching the ball roll.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
And that's what happens. Can't even move. Going too fast for the game. We got 2 more holes, man. Come on.
Welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event, already in progress. We're picking up the action at the 16th hole.
What's
Let's get
going on
going.
here? Oh, we've gone back one.
Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Alright, I'm not fast forwarding anything. I'm just going to let it play. Hurry up.
Eight days a week, that rhythm works.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This one looks like it'll safely make the green.
Sit. Nice.
That was special.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Oh, what a stroke.
Oh, no.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it?
Oh, it was looking very good, yeah.
Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole.
Yes, please.
And now over to Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival.
Can't fast forward
Let's
it.
see what happens here.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage.
Yeah, okay, come on.
And now this player tees off their final hole of the event with the
Oh,
lead.
it's the last hole. Alright. Nice.
Oh, he's been putting on a clinic all day. Another beauty by our leader.
Oh.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of
get
power.
over. What the hell? We're in front by heaps anyway. Get over.
Sadly, this one will make a splash.
What? It wasn't even on the water.
Time now for the fourth shot.
That's right, we got room for error. We're all good. Oh,
That was wonderfully done.
went to fast water.
And with this putt, he will win the event.
Come on.
Get excited. This could go in.
That putt went a bit long there.
Hopefully they won't take that too badly. There's another. Oh, super effort that. Holds the putt to win it all.
Thanks, my guy.
3 on the season so far. This player's
one under the belt.
absolutely dominating right now. Great stuff.
And Henny, it goes without saying that this player dominated their rival today.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero.
Save it. Thank
The
you.
rivalry is theirs and theirs alone. And they can boast about this on social media for, wow,
Another
weeks
cup.
now.
Let's go.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow.
Sweet. Another win. Another rival taken down. See my prizes, what we get. Oh, yeah. Yep, red line, yep. Ooh. More Jordans. Colorway glove. Another glove and some monies. Alright, nice. Alright, we're gonna have a break. We'll be back.